The truth is out, your XRP will likely be worth more than $225 by the first quarter of 2024, which is very soon. It comes after news that the SEC, the US Securities and Exchange Commission, will have a secret meeting with Ripple Labs while XRP holders wait for the lawsuit settlement. Even Brad Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple Labs, confirmed this when he said in public a few days ago that he thinks Ripple Labs won the case and that a settlement is on the table right now. As a matter of fact, he told everyone that Ripple has been in talks with the SEC for a few days now and that they hope to finish the settlement deal in the next couple of days. It is possible that Ripple Labs and the SEC will reach a deal that will allow the price of XRP to reach over $225 in coming days. And yes, we did get proof that the SEC did plan a closed meeting to talk about settlement for March 7th, but it got cancelled, so they moved it to March 14th. Of course, there's a lot more to talk about, especially the RippleSec deal, which will make XRP more valuable and add over $27 trillion to the XRP ledger. But before we do that, we need to tell you about our huge XRP offer. There will be a lot of XRP worth up to $100 given to everyone who watches this video. All you have to do is hit the like button, subscribe to the channel with post alerts turned on, and share this video. Use the link in the description to sign up for Ripple and make a trade. That's the most important thing. It could be a penny, $1, or $10. If you sign up through the link in the description and then make a trade, I'll give you up to $100 worth of free XRP. It only takes 5 minutes and is worth the time because it's free money. Let's watch the movie now. There is news, of course, the XRP case is almost over now that the SEC has set up a secret meeting with Ripple Labs. And of course, this is huge because it means the RippleSec case is almost over. The most important thing is that the US has already given financial institutions and banks the go-ahead to start using XRP because the settling is almost complete. Additionally, Brad Garlinghouse, who is the CEO of Ripple, made it very clear that he talked to one of the biggest banks in the world and that they have already chosen to use XRP to send and receive money. But more than 11 banks have also started to apply for an XRP ETF. This means that more than 11 banks will all use XRP and put money into it. Going back to the $1.2 quadrillion that will be handled using XRP, this is because Ripple Labs has teamed up with the International Settlement and Derivatives Association to do so. They will use XRP to handle all the derivatives value. It's crazy because David Schwartz, the CEO of Ripple, released that timeline and said that in 12 to 18 months, over $1.4 quadrillion will flow into XRP, and the bull flag formation for that to happen has already started. In fact, some experts think that XRP will go through a pump of almost 1,549% in just 48 hours as it gets ready to skyrocket to $12.45. However, in the end, everything depends on the deal, the SEC, Ripple Labs, and them ending this case. And that looks a lot closer than what most people think it will be. It could happen as soon as March 14th, which is less than 5 days away. Here's a video of Garlinghouse, the CEO of Ripple, saying that very thing. Let's play the movie. The SEC has now said that it might file an appeal of that ruling. So how did you feel when you heard that news? In a way, it's annoying. The government has all the tools it needs to keep fighting a battle it has already lost. But there is no way out. So it's clear that Ripple has already spent more than $100 million to protect itself in this case. And we're very hopeful. The judge has already made it very clear that XRP is not a bond. They aren't really asking the courts to hear their case about whether or not XRP is a security. It's still clear. There is more to the question of whether or not there would be an investment contract in certain situations where there is a deal. That's why I don't know what the court will say, or even if they can challenge right now. I am still very hopeful, though, because I believe that as you move up the US appeals court system, you become more conservative, which is a good sign. For the most part, the law and the facts are on our side. I said this a long time ago. Because of that, we will continue to win in court. I'm interested because you just said that 80% of the people you hire this year will be from outside the US. Do you think that the US will never be able to be the next crypto hub or claim to be the world crypto hub? I wouldn't say it's closed for good. That is for sure a tough spot. With 22% of the world's GDP, the US economy is still the biggest. Because of this, there will be an election for president. Something will change, or it might change. I'm not sure if Biden is really running. I don't say anything about those things. But I think things will change when new governments take over. For sure, Congress will be asked to do something at some point. I also think it's interesting that the SEC keeps losing in court. A grayscale ETF conversion choice was made not long ago. Take a look at how tough the judges are being with the SEC. In the grayscale case, the judge made a decision, and an appeals court with 3 judges all agreed that the SEC was acting in a random and capricious way. These are some pretty strong words for the government. XRP is a digital product that we care about, but this isn't really about XRP, but more about the XRP database. That's because the XRP record is what will move that $1.2 quadrillion from the banks to the digital asset itself. The most important thing is that the DeFi tokens that are on the XRP record will make that money possible. It's been said that the famous analyst and expert Jack the Ripper said that token CTF, which is the only DeFi token, will go from $0.35 to a huge $1,498 in just a few days if it hits the same market capitalization as XRP. You should really think about that. The CTF token only has 120 million tokens, which means that a supply shock is about to happen and could happen at any time. This means that as more people want to use XRP, the crypto trading fund token will help them get it, so it makes sense that its value will go up. Also, Jack the Ripper, who knows a lot about XRP, points out that $1,498 is possible from just $0.35. Think about all the riches that will be made. There will be a lot of them, but only a few early adopters will make it big. Elsa, I'm not telling you this, I'm telling myself it because I chose to buy the dip. Again, I'm a big supporter of the XRP system and even more so of tokens that are useful and actually do something. If you own the CTF token, you can actually make money just by having it. It is the first passive income framework that has ever been approved. In fact, the plots show that a huge breakout could happen within days if the triangle formation rule flag pattern shows up. As demand rises on the XRP system, supply falls, which causes the value of a token to rise dramatically. This is what we're talking about. Huge gains could be made. And in this case, I really wanted to be the CTF ticket because I have one. It went down, but I bought it during its recovery, and it's already up about 2% in the last 25 hours. I think it's up about 1,500 or 1,200% overall. Huge gains, but once more, it's still very early. Only about 1,500 people own it, and it makes me think of Bitcoin from the early days. If you did your research, were ready to take a chance, and bought Bitcoin when it was worth $1, you became a multimillionaire. But what's most important is that you got in early. It's the same for me. I see the CTF symbol now. It's still very early. I think it's very cheap because it could be worth thousands of dollars. So I made up my mind to buy the dip, which is exactly what I did. I want to make it clear right away that I'm not a business advisor. There is no financial advice, and you should always do your own research. All I'm doing is telling you what I own, and you should do your own research on the CTF token. As I always say, only spend what you can afford to lose. In particular, as we start to see more and more transactions pushed into the XRP record. That being said, guys, I want to let you know again that a huge Ripple sexy deal may happen very soon. It's been said more than once, and the SEC website confirms that there will be a closed meeting on March 14th at 2 p.m. To talk about these things: the institution settlement of adjunctive action, the institution settlement of administrative proceedings, the resolution of litigation claims, and other issues related to examination and enforcement proceedings. We're seeing it happen.